Hey guys, Josh here. You guys are having a great day so far. So we're going to talk about a few things, and we're going to, just get a bit of an introduction here. Okay, so it's this off. Yeah, if you guys don't know, I've just had a shower, so my hair is going to be very, very interesting. Okay, now we're going to take a look at something here because you guys may not know about this, but let's just go here. Okay, so give you guys an idea of what's going on. So as you guys may know, if you guys looked here probably a week and a half ago, these were going for at least 600 to 900 gold each. Okay? And now, as you can see here, it's only going for 160 gold. Okay? So what happened? What did happen? Okay? So what happened was that last Thursday, basically, Lost Ark introduced a new patch. Smilegate introduced a new patch, which basically gave a lot of honing mats to everyone. Okay? So everyone struggling in this tier 3 area got all this honing mats and got up to 1370. Now, at the same time, all the whales that, had swiped had also hit 1490, which is a maximum you can hit at the moment, so plus 20 to everything. So that had a cascading effect where people who were buying all the Great Honor Stones weren't buying them anymore because they were maxed out. And people who weren't 1490 were hitting 1370 and didn't need to buy any more mats to get 1370 because it's a lot easier to hone. And that's called two cascading effects. But this is actually an interesting little effect that I didn't see this one coming at all. And this is a very, very interesting one that's been caught by a few people who are now running tier 1 dungeons. And as you can see here, the Harmony Shard pouch has picked up in price, now go up to 240 for a large one. Now, I don't know how long this will last, but this could lead to potentially, players not being able to be retained or be able to earn by Lost Ark, since if you got your first character, if you don't have your first character, it doesn't matter because you can go to the tower and get all your Harmony Shards that way. This could be a big issue for lower level characters, as they would have to wait maybe days and a bit to get to tier 2, to get to run downless, to do the whole island quest thing as well, which I think they will in the end because I think it's a lot better. Otherwise, they're going to be basically potentially buying Harmony Shard pouches off the AH for ridiculous amounts. Now, I'm going to say right now, I'm actually surprised that people are buying Harmony Shard pouches off the AH for about 300 gold, given the fact that when you go to tier 2 and tier 3, you don't get much better. It gets a lot worse, basically, for them. And I'm going to say this could drive new players out as well. But I think, new players will probably look at guys and probably realize, hey, this is only temporary, and find any old way to get a Harmony Shard pouch without purchasing 300 gold. Now, on the other side as well, I want to take a look at this as well, because this is also very, very important. Because on the other side is this side, okay? So you can see here, the store, obviously Mario store, you make sure you use that, of course. But on the flip side is that the crystals have not changed. The crystals have dropped in half. The Greater Honor Stones are reduced by 6 times, and the crystals have only dropped in half, which is going to make another issue later on, where the crystal price is going to be really, really hard for people to purchase crystals unless they're in the top tier of Argos, of course, and top tier of Eraser and stuff like that, which, normal, so that's fine. Could be an issue for some players as well who are basically, barely affording Mario Store stuff to begin with, and it means a lot of people are going to push into those higher tier rates, which could lead to, Greater Honor Leaping Stones going up as well. Now, a lot of gurus had been predicting this price crash to happen any time, we're licking the lips when it happens so suddenly, and they were like, see, this is what we prepared for, now you can buy all your mats now. Now, the thing is, with this part, where they buy all their mats, is that going to push the price back up? That's the main story there, because I already see the Greater Honor Stone price going from 130 to 160, so I think that price could rise up in the near future. Now, I don't claim to be a guru at all in this game. I suppose Harmony Shards will probably stay pretty expensive. Will anyone buy them? I'm not sure how liquid the market is. It doesn't seem that liquid from what I got at all. It doesn't seem that people are purchasing it too much. So I feel like the Harmony Shard pouch could be a bit of a loser there. It could be only, taking on the whales who are just coming into the game, which I'm going to say right now, it's not many of them, to be honest. Not many of them coming into the game. Most of them are already at the 1490 mark as well. But it's this interesting conundrum where the developer caves into the streamers. I mean, a lot of streamers are complaining about not having enough honing mats, which I'm going to say right now because they sold them. And now they're happy because they can get 1370 super easily and stuff like that. And even one of them said that they got mats given to them, which I'm going to say right now, it's a bit a bit iffy to complain about honing mats, for the general population, but at the same time accepting honing mats from your own community and stuff like that as well, which I don't really feel like when you complain about honing mats and not having enough of it, when you're just selling them as the gurus have told you to do, is to sell them and get gold. It's like, that's the trade-off, is that you can't get those mats, you can't get the 1370. And developer, I guess say right now, developer had a knee-jerk reaction to this because a lot of streamers were saying things, a lot of people with influence were saying things like this, because a lot of the Southeast Asian areas really value face quite a lot. So if they do something that's good to the community, they're happy with themselves. And I gotta say, it's kind of the wrong move, because now it's going to entice this sort of mentality where something gets a bit too hard, people are going to complain about it, and then the dev gives them, something to boost it up with, and basically crashes the economy instead. So I think what people are going to do now with the economy is that they're going to sell. Then when push comes to shove and the price gets too high, they'll complain that, the prices are too high and it's just impossible, blah, 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 the honing chances are too low. And then developers will step in, and then the cycle continues where they're pseudo manipulating the market. And that's my take on it. Overall, I feel like, as I said before, I stick by what I said in the Asbon Gold video. I only need to up honing rates. They not need to give more honing mats. The people who sold their honing mats need to learn the reality of the decision that if they sell honing mats, then they're not going to be able to hone so much. Okay? They're going to be able to hone up to a certain level. You got to make trade-offs in this game. You can't be like babying these people who are not making trade-offs in this game, who are not aware of the aspects of decisions. You cannot have, you can't have a term which is allocated to right-wing journos. You can't have capitalist gains and socialized losses in this game. Okay, you can't have that, because otherwise, this economy is going to be pushed back and people are going to catch on. Anyways, guys, hope you had a good one. See you guys later. Peace out. Bye.